cosplay. God of War, Ragnarok. Oh shit!
Boy's mother is dead.
She wanted us to spread her ashes on the highest peak in all the realms.
The gods of these realms don't take kindly to outsiders, trust me.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir, once yes, but no longer.
There's only one person alive who can get you where you need to go. First, you need to cut off my head. Odin's eye is on you, brother. Especially now that we've taken to killing his kin.
When I came to these shores, I chose to live as a man. But the truth is, I was born a god, and so were you.
We can do whatever we want.
There are consequences to killing a god.
Mother.
God, Kratos, this has nothing to do.
So everybody knows his name.
My dear sweet boy.
So his reputation of killing the Greek mythology is really popular in this universe.
I'm a giant. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. The giants called me Loki?
Question for another day.
Hello guys, welcome to play God of War Ragnarok. Day 62 of the Mouth of Bronze Tube, and day 19 of the Mouth of Bronze Tube Part 2. Why Kratos touch the sack like a Alpito? I mean, that cannot be mean though. I mean, he touched a little bit inappropriately. Sorry. Now the reason that I play this game is because I'm very easy.
Hungry? What's next?
No. The storm is getting worse.
I'll get them ready. You know?
Ready?
The path, surviving Fimbulweed, the start.
I hope Fenrir got some sleep. Maybe he'll be ready to eat when we get home.
Quite sick, Chase.
You know, but he was a little better yesterday. No, he wasn't. If he keeps eating, I'm not giving up on him. Hear that?
Yes.
Is it her?
It is her. The state is not far. Get ready.
Oh yeah, she wanted to kill us after we kill her son.
Give up that easy. Would she?
She never does. Stay alert.
There she is! Look! Out there! Got you! Get away from her!
I'm trying.
Up there! Look out! The train's coming down! That was too close. Coming around again! I'm losing my grip here! Oh, Father!
I help you. Hold tight. Protection stave is here.
Oh no! Freya, we're not your head! Please don't make me do this! We're through the station. We made it.
Let us go home.
Spanky, Svana, up. I'm sorry I couldn't take the shot.
I did not wish you to.
I keep hoping she'll let it go. You saved her life.
I killed her son. There is no letting that go.
Yeah. I guess killing Balder really did bring on Fimbulwinter. It stopped snowing after that day. Think it's ever gonna get better?
Someday. But the worst is still ahead of us. We must be strong.
So God of War, so the reason I played this game is because basically God of War Ragnarok takes place after the events of 2018. So yeah,
I got it.
I will get the deal.
Come on, girls.
how the fuck did he get there after they ate? They ate that fast?
I don't hear him. He always says hello.
Atreus.
Fenrir. You okay, boy?
Venir.
It's okay, boy.
So Venir is that dog, is that wolf. That doesn't make any sense.
You too.
That doesn't make any sense. In Norse mythology, Venir is supposed to be the most strongest wolf in the entire Norse mythology, and he was the one that kills Odin in the Battle of Ragnarok. I think he was killed by one of his sons, Fjolder. I don't know what they call him, but he was the god of revenge, the god of vengeance, whatever. But still, now in this game they make him just another wolf.
Still hungry?
That's so fucked up. Where's my boy Venir that I once knew?
You need to eat.
In the stories of Norse mythology.
Eat. What? Too big? There you go. Good boy.
Atreus, the time draws near. You must prepare yourself.
For what? He's still eating. He wants to live.
He is dying.
You're a good boy. But brave boy.
So that makes sense for Atreus to feel so compassionate for this wolf, because basically that makes sense because Atreus in this game is Loki, and Loki, everybody knows that Loki is the son, is the father of Vanir, Jormungandr, and Hel. But in this game they don't actually have that.
You have to let go.
I have a theory. The reason why is because basically they change the mythologies. That makes sense. They did with the God of War, but they do not actually have sort of a connection with the other creatures like Jormungandr, other like that, or Hel or Vanir. But they have some compassion.
Hey, Phil.
I tried back his two sides.
Soften.
I met Jormungandr and Vanir, but never met Hel.
Soften. Soften.
Memes.
Come. We train.
What? the middle of the night.
Night does not stop our enemies.
Why? What for? Training is all we ever do, ever. It's not enough. We can't hide forever.
We do not hide. Prepare for a fight for which we are not ready. We'll go.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. Whatever Loki's supposed to be doing, he's supposed to be doing it now. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
do not what Mother wanted.
Looks like we never will. Look. I have a moment alone with Fenrir before I bury him.
I recognize that dour expression anywhere. Care to tell me what went wrong?
The wolf is gone.
Oh, no. Not Fenrir. How's the lad taking it?
Not well. He goes to bury him.
Oh, damn it.
How did he not feel pain?
Good night then.
I mean, he put the hand in the flames. I'm going to say, well, when your hands are burning, at the beginning you claim to take the blades, it's natural to feel or sense it or even get used to the flames. They never have a blanket to cover themselves in.
Kratos?
Face reveal. I mean, he make a first appearance. He will talk about even in the 2010 now in the comics. But not in do a face reveal or something. Because it's that day, right? Oh, that is basically a face reveal.
Faye,
Are you ready? You walk as though Emir himself sits atop your shoulders.
this is your aunt. I will follow.
Very well, Grumbles. Fresh kill. At least it didn't suffer. Am I to decipher your grunting? Tell me your thoughts.
We hunt predator.
A wolf. Yes.
Predators kill. It is the natural order of things.
Your words are misguided. Approach slowly. It's okay, little one. We want to help. Don't we? No, don't! Come on. The sick wolf we found beyond our stave. He found his way inside. As I said he would. We should have acted.
It was not our concern. Now it is.
The problem doesn't have to reach our doorstep for it to be our responsibility. If we have the power to limit the harm it could cause, we should act. Who are we to hide and do nothing?
We are not hiding.
Gonna make me pick that one up? Good boy.
Faye. Faye. Faye.
Oh, that hurt. My back hurts again.
Faye!
Time is running out, my love. And there is much to do.
Brother?
Where's Atreus?
Hence my bellowing. He never came back from burying the wolf. It's been some time.
He cannot be far.
Let's see. Tracks heading down to the frozen river. That's most likely where he did the burying.
This is where he buried the wolf.
Looks like he lit a fire by the kennel. Commiserating with the other pups, I suspect.
He crawled through here.
Seeing troubles in your sleep. Even for you. Nightmares?
I dream of the past. Almost every night.
Ah, the bad old days in Greece.
No. It feels like Faye is trying to tell me something.
You don't mean to say you're talking to ghosts again, brother?
No. But it is something more than memory.
Use your words, brother.
The tracks stop here.
And we're not alone.
They should not be this close.
We should check on the protection stage. There's a tree up ahead, yeah? Well,
You were right. The state is broken.
explains our trespassers. What happened here?
A bear. Mauled.
By what?
A larger bear. Wounded. The fight destroyed the tree. We must find Atreus.
Aye. Between the savage beasts and marauding raiders who may have sought shelter. Follow the trail. We'll find him. Aha! Trail's on the other side of that gap. If you clear the way. Any idea what could have made the lad wander off?
We argued. He accuses me of hiding from Odin.
Only sensible to keep a low profile after killing 3 of his kin.
A reckoning will come. That is why Atreus must learn to survive on his own.
Oh, this is about that prophecy. Just because the giants had you dead on some wall full of otherwise accurate predictions.
I do not believe in prophecies.
Well, good.
Oh, so I can correct the ice without having any abilities.
All right, where's that trail gone?
Too many for a scouting party. They must have a camp nearby.
I know what you're thinking, brother. But Atreus can handle himself. You've taught him well.
Keeps telling me. Torches. And the trail leads into that cave.
Well, I know where we are going. I'm sure we can find a quiet way in. Or you could do that. Are these the raiders you rescued the wolves from?
No. They have not been here long.
The trail goes through here. Leads deeper in.
There will be more.
Well, someone got in the bear's way. Atreus, are you here? best. Let's find a way out. Perhaps Atreus came here seeking shelter, kept moving when he saw the raiders, and the bear came barreling after. Impressive rampage, I'll give it that.
You think the bear was chasing Atreus?
Well, just as likely the bear was hurt and Atreus was chasing it to help. You know the lad.
Atreus, where are you?
Well, we found the bear. Oh, he found us. Oh, you've done it now, bear.
Atreus,
Holy shit, I got fucked up.
Atreus. First, focus.
Man, he gonna Atreus gonna be another child 2.0 for Kratos by accident.
What happened?
You do not remember.
I buried Fenrir. And then, I'm not sure. I was so sad. And then I was angry. And scared.
And horn.
I remember
Fucking.
running. There was a bear. Charging, and I charged back. That had to be a dream.
There had to be bitches.
Your emotions,
The bitches.
they transformed you.
I didn't know I could do that.
You did not do anything. They overcame you. That is why we must not abandon your training. We do not know the reach of your abilities. They will be dangerous without discipline to control them.
You've already taught me discipline. I need more than that. I need answers. Answers you don't have.
Answers only your mother had. Answers she withheld.
What if there was someone who could help us? Someone that could give us answers about the giants and who Loki's supposed to be.
Atreus.
Wouldn't it help to understand what I'm becoming?
Atreus! Listen to me. I might have killed you
So cute.
until you learn control and take no unnecessary risks.
Inaction is also a risk. You taught me that. Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No!
That's very bizarre to me. How do they know about the high ranks of a soldier? I don't think the mythology of the world they have high ranks. I mean, I know there are military armies back in the mythology of the world, but I don't really believe that.
This way. So, are we going to discuss the boy becoming a bear?
Yeah, are we?
Not now. We need to repair the protection stave and get home.
What happened to the protection stave?
You did.
So you're blaming me?
I am not blaming you, Atreus.
Well, tell your voice that. Say the word, Father.
Strange. After a boss fight, now we have the ability to... The ability now to help, to be... So a help, a trace could be like a help in the air, but it happens after the boss fight. That is really happens with the 2018 one.
So, lad, besides your gift of language and hearing creatures' thoughts, are there any other new magical abilities to report?
Not really.
What of Fenrir?
What about him?
When he died, you cast a spell.
No, I didn't.
But I saw light.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like a thermometer, perhaps. Seen my share.
Oh, I recognize where we are now. What's with all the blood?
Yours, Atreus.
Seriously?
That, or any prey you might have been dragging, I suppose.
Not sure that makes me feel any better.
This one.
She's kind of really bizarre because it had the same this opening have the same interaction with the 2018 one, but instead of having a deer and killing a troll, meanwhile we try to find Atreus and killing him in his bear form. Try to defeat him in his bear form.
I didn't mean to.
Intent does not matter. Only consequences.
What? What can we do?
Nothing. Nature will take its course.
Storms are coming.
Isn't it cold enough?
We are almost home.
Wow. Spotted those guys.
It's been like this all night.
It must have been inside the stave when I fixed it. Anna, you're not scared. You're a brave girl.
And yeah, I forgot. The girls, the wolves are technically both girls.
He's good with them. No surprise, really.
Can I pet them?
Specky, you okay? Just a little thunder. That's a good girl. Good girl.
Atreus,
I'm just checking on...
to bed.
Yes, sir.
As evenings go, that was entirely too eventful. Though I admit it was a bit like old times there, for a moment. The three of us navigating some hitherto unhappened upon patch of forest.
In a while since you joined us. If that's what you mean.
Well, just tired, I suppose. You've seen one deer hunt, you've seen them all.
How can you feel tired when you never sleep?
There are other kinds of tired, lad. You'll see when you're older. Now have a proper rest, my brothers. Things are always brighter in the morning.
What was that?
The ball.
Oh, what's going with this woman? Shit! Here it comes! Here it comes!
Can I come in?
Huh?
I have meat.
Okay.
You would not find me good company. I'm sure we'll find lots to talk about. Nice place.
Well, you're not gonna talk?
You could have told me before I poured. Why are you here? Just being polite. You seem like a calm, reasonable person. Are you? A calm and reasonable person.
Dang. That's sick.
If the moment calls for
I mean, if Thor we're gonna face right now is basically a psychopath,
I'd say the moment calls for calm. Yeah.
You know who I am?
so is that guy supposed to be Odin? Okay, first of all, I really have many questions for this because it doesn't make any sense. In no mythology, Odin is a lizard, is a wizard. Yet again, he's supposed to be the muscular powerhouse of energy, like a bodybuilder. But in this game, he's he's someone else's grandpa. Like the idea, but it's kind of unfair. Zeus in Greek mythology, he was the most powerful man, and he was really muscular, kind of, but still have some punches to give. But I thought basically goes to Odin too, but this one doesn't look like a bodybuilding powerhouse of wisdom. Just I get that technically no mythology is supposed to be a place about redemption for Kratos and all look like a basically family and all and no runes and less blood. But come on, man, at least try to put a little bit some more strength to all the gods, especially the Sky Father. You know what I'm saying?
Back before winter set in, there were some misunderstandings. Regrettable ones.
I mean, they fixed it all right,
We
but
all
come
have
on.
a better idea of who we're dealing with. Now, what you did to his boys, self-defense. Dying is what we Aesir live for. And let's be honest, they were kind of useless. But Balder, he had value. He was my best tracker, my closer. Yeah, his mind was gone, sure. But he had his uses and now he's gone because of you. You follow me? You have a debt. You're no fun anymore.
What do you want?
How about peace? How does peace strike the esteemed, retired god of war? How about we just don't kill each other? How about you stay home, kick up your feet, seek no quarrel with me, and I'll have none with you. Of course, it means that one has to stop his search for Tyr.
Yeah. We know what you've been up to. Stop it.
Tyr's old ways are dead. He is dead. You understand? And then that's it. Then we're square. Shit, I'll even sweeten the deal. I'll let you keep the prisoner that I know you stole. That's right. I know you're in here somewhere, you silver-tongued little shit.
What should we believe without you? What have your promises ever been worth?
There he is, my old partner in crime.
He's lost weight.
If he tells you snow is white, he's lying.
What kind of wisdom is that? Can't the smartest head alive see past himself? See that we all want the same thing? All right. Here's a deal I know you can trust. I'll settle your debt with my ex. Keep Freya off your back. Keep your boy safe. That's really all you want, isn't it? So what do you say?
Well, what's your answer? I mean, his question said, so yeah.
He'll take all day.
Of time. I've been waiting for this. You're not from here. We got a tradition called blood payments. It means I can appease
Damn, that was unexpected.
my family. You'll pick it up.
I mean, just like that. I mean, get off me, bitch.
That was revolver. Now show me this god killer I heard so much about. You insult me holding back like this. I did not seek that fight with your brother. I don't care. You know my past. It goes to Sparta, thing. Yeah. I know what I'm capable of. Show me. Now we gotta fight. How were you ever a god of war?
For a very long time.
That's for Max. Sorry about your statue, Tyr, you preachy old man. If you're not fighting dirty, you're not fighting right. Your son struck first. Good. Was it luck? Did my son die blind fucking luck?
Ooh.
You think you can come here, become a daddy, get a clean slate? That ain't how it works. You're a destroyer, like me.
What? But I did it right.
Oh no. I say when we're done.
It was a godly psych. It was a godly psych.
See the real you. Get up!
Holy shit, mate. It was a godly psych.
Let me see the monster inside. This is reloading! You put him last, even in death. The fuck you say? Rhodey saw nothing fear of you. He died of the wounds you gave him. Oh, we got a model father. This feels familiar, but don't matter. You should be better than this. Clever won't beat me. I can give a hot shit about your fatherly advice. I want to see the god of war.
Then that was a strong hit.
There he is. There's the god of war. Consider your blood debt paid. Be seeing you.
Told you he'd make it. Kratos, it's Sindri and Brock. That was quite a fight. Can we?
Oh, now! Odin is with the trail.
Oh no. I'll go get a gateway ready.
Come on, then. Ain't no long walk. Well, good to see you making new friends. Ain't that the old there pack a punch? You know we made that hammer, right? You have mentioned it. I know that. Wasn't ever sure you were listening. At least it was good to see the action of your own.
All set. This'll get you home.
I know it's been a while, and I'm so damn lovable, but your boy's waiting, ain't he? Hey, one last thing there, Tiny. If you got Aesir at your door, then I reckon your protection stays busted. Once you chase Odin off, you got another place to lay your head tonight? And I don't mean that talking, though. You will not abandon my home. Oh, yeah? And what's to stop the all-fucker from spying on you? Or Raven pecking your house to splinters while you're asleep in it? Nothing. That's right. You go get your boy, and I'll speak to a certain someone about putting you up at his place in a pinch.
I have a lot of gifts. Okay, now with the gifts, chill the fuck out.
Brother!
What is that thing?
I was about to look for you.
Are you hurt?
Are you?
What does he want?
To, pay for the roof. And he invited me to Asgard.
Did he? I couldn't hear once you went outside.
I told him no. Obviously.
Good. Why were you searching for Tia?
If I told you I was looking for him, you would have said not to.
So you hid the truth from me.
I wanted to tell you. I really did, but now that you know, there's something you should see.
No.
Just trust me, you'll want to.
You have broken my trust.
Then let me regain it. Let me show you what I found. Besides, we haven't seen the last of Odin or Thor. And clearly they can just walk in and blast holes in our home whenever they want. There's only one way to get them off our backs. And I think I know how. Sir.
Okay.
Zoe,
Even though
gather
basically,
your things.
Kratos really hates those blades, so they are useful. Where's that thing? Oh yeah, it's the powerful tissue that then give you the ability to travel. Yeah.
old temple in the Wildwoods.
Why?
It'll be easier to explain once we're there.
Yoda didn't say anything else while you were outside.
Yeah. He said he doesn't care about Jotunheim anymore. That the giants can keep their secrets. He's averted Ragnarok his own way. Do you think he knows that the giants are dead?
I'm more concerned that it no longer matters to him. What's he up to?
What happened here? So close to home.
Are raiders warring with one another now?
Those are not their arrows. Something else is out here.
More over here. And fresh. They all
Or will you booked up a protection spell altogether?
almost to the bridge. Oh, guess the bridge gave out. Gonna need another path to the temple.
Why would you come out this way alone?
I had dreams calling me here.
Dreams.
Whoa, I'm still alive.
You see something down there? Whoa, what the hell, brother? What was that?
Something strong and dangerous. Be on guard.
Oh yeah.
Whatever it
Need all
is,
the way there.
watch the fire.
There's the temple now. Just need to find a way around. Remember when I said there was someone who might help us get answers about the giants and Loki?
You mean Tyr, the old god of war in these lands, who is dead.
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
Right? He knows Tyr could unite the realms against us. Plus, Tyr was the giants' greatest ally. So,
Enough.
still putting up offerings to Odin. I don't think he cares.
Well, you're something for doing rather swiftly, don't they?
That pillar wasn't in the way last time I came. Like I was saying, Tyr was an ally to the giant. So he'd be on our side if we find him. If anyone might know what John's supposed to be. Tim, if he's out there, we gotta find him. How can we not?
Those are many gifts, Atreus. No.
You'll see soon.
What do you think?
Can't imagine what the lad's about, but he says he has evidence. We've come this far. Let's see it.
Many dead here.
We should keep
My dead homies here.
Either way. Isn't it nice how Fimbulwinter wore down all the helpful magic we acquired? Yet somehow you terrors only flourish.
Kill Winterman.
Yup, got it. Wonder who they need. Nisa!
Fine.
On.
Ah, he has gotten rather good at that.
So this time the boy is not back anymore.
I've seen my share of bloodshed, but this is an awful lot for one more. Brother! A stalker! Underground! We found our predator! Your heel's busted, brother. Just keep your feet moving, yeah?
But that is not a man, that's a woman.
There, the raiders door note and barging in, and now stalkers preying in our woods. This is no safe haven anymore.
Father, the shield Mom gave you.
Thor damaged it. But now,
Perhaps the dwarves could take a look at it.
perhaps, later.
Come on, we can get in this way.
Oh my back hurts.
Why are we here, Atreus?
Okay. You remember all those shrines we found, telling the stories of giants? How the panel on the left see their origin, and the panel on the right see their fate?
Yes, we found many. I have seen them.
Well, there's more to them than we realized.
So basically finding the story of the giants. Finding the panels of the giants are canon.
How do you always know how to find those? Well, the collapsed pillar is moved, but the shrine is still on the other side. That can help. There we go. Come on.
Things collapsing on a regular basis in these parts.
Fimbulwinter wears down all things, even stone.
Not all things, even bitches.
You watching?
No, I'm blind.
Well, that's new.
Oh, that.
Come on.
Atreus, wait!
Yeah, I don't think he's waiting. What is this, lad? Where are we?
Somewhere only giants were meant to see. These shrines tell their stories to the world. But it turns out the real stories, the secret stories, those they kept here, inside. Do you remember the story of Skull and Hati, the wolf giants? Odin captured them because he thinks it'll help him control when Ragnarok starts.
I remember.
But that's not the whole story. See, this shows the giants setting Skull and Hati free.
They're free. Is this the past or the future?
Depends when you're looking at it.
Spoken like a giant.
See? The wolves are safe. Somewhere in Vanaheim.
Still the first place Odin would look, I suppose.
There they are, chasing the sun and moon.
Old habits.
Until, look, the moon gets stolen. Somehow.
Atreus.
See? Hati's got nothing to
See?
chase.
You
And
bitch!
they say celestial theft is a victimless crime.
Not totally sure who this is, but someone comes along and rescues the moon. And then, the moon blocks out the sun.
A total eclipse. Haven't seen one of those in 100 winters.
But then they chase an arrow, and things go back to normal.
What does any of this have to do?
We're coming to that. Look, here's Ragnarok. Do you see who's leading the armies against Odin? That's Tyr. If he's gonna be around at Ragnarok, that means he's gotta be alive. Right?
Mimir, can this be?
Odin told me he killed Tyr, and he trusted me at the time, or so I thought.
What if he didn't kill him? What if he's just had him locked up somewhere all this time?
We are back to ifs. Enough.
Wait,
We are going home.
wait! I have one more thing to show you. It's just out here.
What is this?
Everything I found. Well, almost everything.
That's giant craftsmanship. You've been to Jotunheim again.
No, I found it in one of the other shrines.
Oh, that's right. How many have you visited?
Well, all of them? All the ones I could still get to in Midgard anyway. I don't know what it is. But it's important. Just like all this. When I was inside one of the shrines, I saw an image of Tyr imprisoned. But I couldn't tell where. There are hints inside the other shrines. He mentioned black smoke and the bleeding earth. But we could never figure out exactly. Yeah, Sindri's been helping me. Look, I talked him into it. It wasn't his idea. I just needed someone to watch my back.
Black smoke. Bleeding earth. Could the prison be in Muspelheim?
Unlikely. Odin's got no presence to speak of in the primordial realms. But the bleeding earth? Sounds like a mine, aye.
The realm of the dwarves, perhaps.
Svartalfheim, that's a good bet. Them mines did belch black smoke, and Odin's had his thumb on the dwarves for a very long time.
That's it then. Tears and Svartalfheim somewhere, imprisoned in a mine. So, what now?
Well,
Home.
oh me. The fuck was that?
This way.
Lad, even if we consider looking for Tyr, how do you have us getting to Svartalfheim? You know Odin's had all travel between realms locked up tight.
Sindri said he had an idea or two about that.
Sindri is full of ideas.
Huh. Ground looks kind of cracked here.
I can smash easy things for fun and profit. Lovely.
Did you hear of Odin's offer?
To the lad, not much. They stepped outside, and he told us about it. How wouldn't I?
What about the things he did not tell us?
Remember when we fought our first troll out this way?
I remember you lost control.
We must tread carefully, brother. Danger is close.
You okay fighting without a shield?
It is not my first time.
Almost home.
Brother, a word. Don't hold the lad's curiosity against him. It goes with being young.
In my youth, we learned obedience.
And is that what you wish for him? Brother, he's going to walk his own path. If you don't want him walking away from you, then smarten up and walk with him a while.
If we could find a way to open realm travel to Svartalfheim, that could be all sorts of useful equipment for us to...
Enough. We will go.
Really?
But if we do not find Tyr, you will abandon your search for good.
All right. You won't be sorry.
Kratos! Over here!
Okay, now.
I live and breathe. Is that Atreus? It's been so long. How you've grown.
Yeah.
Well, if you'll follow me, Brock mentioned you needed somewhere safe to spend the night, and I believe your favorite dwarves can help you out with that. We're still your favorite dwarves, right?
You're still the only dwarves we know.
I'll take it. After you, my friends.
The path, survival
Where are we
will
going?
complete.
The cleanest cabin in all the 9 realms, and I prefer it to stay that way.
Not looking at anyone in particular. Kratos.
After that Thor incident, we thought we should make up some rooms until you can figure out your next moves. Nearly there. As you can see, we've settled here in the realm between realms. It's nothing much, but it's safe from Fimbulwinter, safe from Odin's eyes. And you really can't beat the view if you're into shimmering gray voids.
That's amazing, Stan. We have a plan to talk to you about, actually.
Intriguing. Come in. Come in. Now, if you would just wipe your feet very thoroughly, I'll wait. You're not going to wipe your feet, are you? Okay then. Your bedrooms are there. The kitchen is just over there. Anybody need a snack? Kratos? Snack?
I do not need a snack.
What we need is your help getting to Sparta Farm so we can try and rescue Tyr.
To Tyr? Alive? I mean, that's... What?
It's okay. I told him everything.
Everything?
You aided my son and disobeyed me.
No, I kept an eye on him. On your behalf. Nothing risky. Everything very safe. Somebody else speak.
What's important right now is that we try and open up travel between realms again. You said you know a way?
Yes, I do. It's just a lot of mud.
Then why haven't you opened the way already, man?
Well, to be frank, there was something we needed your help with.
Oh! The Holder brothers finally require the services of the smartest man alive.
That's it precisely.
Hey! Not so fast. How'd that get in here? What the hell is he anyway? That is my son. Well, what in all yarns me that happened to him? He's too damn tall now. And he looks like that. I blame you. Now, come on then. Let's get him something that fits at least.
He's just getting older, you dark prat. Didn't you ever have an awkward phase in your youth?
Hey,
I suppose what's done is done. But you'll be putting your foot down from now on if you know what's good.
Oh, he's trying. Believe me.
All right, let's gear you fuckers up before you go off gallivanting. Begin with this. Busted up good. Wouldn't you rather I just whip you up a new one? It is important to me. Well, I'll see what I can do. In the meanwhile, how about I fix you up with something to get you by? I only got materials to make one of these in the here and now. You bring me more resources, we'll see what we can do. If the kid's gonna insist on getting taller, best make a habit of swinging in.
Damn, it's like Atreus now, basically like a character from the Lord of the Rings. And this way of feet, and that kind of makes sense because the creator of the Lord of the Rings was inspired about two mythologies, Norse and Irish.
Tossed him in the chest. What would you do without him?
I'm gonna go look around, check out my room. Tell Sindri when you're ready. This place is great, Sindri. You built it all yourself?
How do we unlock the realms?
We'll just need something from back at the workshop. Follow me, and be sure to bring the head. So, where exactly is Tyr being held?
He's imprisoned in a mine somewhere. That's all we know so far.
The realm is full of mines, you realize. You'll need help narrowing it down. Oh, you should talk to Derlin.
Who's Derlin?
He's a cousin of ours, sort of. Works for the city on safety issues. Should have access to all kinds of information on mines. And I know he's no friend of Odin. That's why your mother sought his help when she was trying to whip up a rebellion. Ready?
A rebellion? Did you know about that?
I did not.
A rebel leader from Long. Sounds like exactly what we need.
I think you missed the ta-da. Well, never mind. I'll have this oiled up in no time. Meet you at the gateway outside.
Rebel leaders.
All right. See you out there, Sindri. You hear that?
We'll just need the Bifrost and the head. Brock, do the touching.
Oh, this would be the part requiring my assistance then.
You said it. This device here has been crafted to your measurements. It'll help you get a better look at the problem with those
Bifrost eyes of yours.
So, do I control this thing somehow then?
Oh, no. This is just to hold you in place while we shine this light in your eyes.
Oh, Cindy, you sodding bastard!
Open! Open now! I was really hoping not to use the eyelid clamps.
Do it! Oh!
That's it! That's it! Good! Now, release!
Still unpleasant.
That's our cue. Come on, hurry!
I'm coming. Raffled of eggs, man. What was that for?
You'll see soon enough. Just there. That should do it. See? No permanent damage.
I'll show you permanent damage, you wee fuck. Kratos, throw me at him. Horns first. Yeah? Case you takes a joke, you old goat.
The Bifrost is broken.
Now that we've reconfigured these gateways to use Yggdrasil seeds, you won't need a travel table or a Bifrost lamp anymore.
I also used it for light.
Okay, good note. I'll figure something out, but first, come on, let me show you how it works. Okay, aim your key at the root. Spiral climb on the right, then concentrate. This should take you to the wetlands outside Nidavellir City. Just make your way to the town square and ask for Derlin at the tavern.
You sure they'll know I'm at the tavern?
Derlin's always been an inveterate inebriate. I suppose he might have completely changed, but in my experience,
Did you want to come with us?
oh, I might drop in, but the wetlands are moist, and the Grim are everywhere. Hostile, slimy, foul-smelling creatures. But good luck!
Thanks. Wait, what?
I said good luck!
The path, the quest for tears starts.
Whoa. Do you feel that?
What's that, lad?
Anything. Everything. It's warm. We can probably use the boat.
Careful, lad. All right, on your left. East up.
Why are these things so bad? Lisa! Lisa!
I see we're already off to a lively start.
Atreus, you dropped your guard.
I got the boat free though. We can head through these channels when you're ready.
One less peppery spy.
I still can't believe Mom led a whole rebellion here against Odin and never talked about it.
The fact that it didn't go well might have helped that notion.
What your mother did before we met was her business.
Did you ever ask?
Eyes on the water. There are resources.
If you never asked Mom about what she used to do, what did you talk about when you met? Like, did you just say, "Woman, go out of the house. I will go to catch fish in the river," and then leave for 5 days?
No. Your mother was far better at fishing than I.
That's kind of really bizarre to me. If she's basically perfect as a giant, then why she died by an unknown illness and then rely basically her wish on her husband and his child? That would be a little bit more confusing to me, especially when it comes to such sort of
That wheel is
you know,
blocking the channel.
I imagine if
the
you
channel.
turn it, we should
Why
be able to
in
get
the rest of the world there were TVs?
It's a wetland, huh? Pretty accurate.
It is a bomb.
The smell is making my eyes burn.
You know, it is a fair bit more potent than when I last visited, now that you mention it. Looks to be an artifact from the Dwarven Resistance. Great Mars Brasser, father of a few dwarves we're well familiar with. Rock may be interested in getting these back. Better in his hands than out in the open.
Think that's dirty enough to climb?
Aye, good old Dwarven craftsmanship.
Tyr was a friend to the giants. I wonder if he and Mom ever met. If he was a part of the rebellion here.
It's certainly possible. The god of war often advocated for the giants. Although I don't recall his their allegiance outright.
Okay, there's got to be some way to turn the wheel up here.
Oh there! Give a man some warning if he's about to suddenly end up neck deep in cheek.
The ground.
Is that an earthquake?
Occasional, but not unheard of happenstance in Sparta-Fine. With all the mining here, the land's bound to be a wee bit bothered.
I was thinking, because it's so warm, maybe it's not that the cold hasn't made it here yet, but maybe it's just different in Svartalfheim?
Aye, lad. Thimble winter doesn't strike all realms quite the same way.
Weird that Thimble winter doesn't always make it winter.
In Midgard it does, but as you can see, the effects here appear far more gaseous in nature. Observe the geysers. Observe the aforementioned aroma. These effects were present before in some form, but now there's new extremity to them.
we need to get that wheel moving. The water doesn't reach. Things are everywhere. Yes, the wheel's moving and the gate's coming down.
That's dwarven ingenuity for you.
Back to the boat.
If the dwarves of this realm are anything like Roger's century, it's hard to imagine them siding with Odin.
Well, all too often people are blinded to all but their immediate self-interest. Odin offered them safety, and defying him can be quite dangerous.
Maybe they just need a couple of gods to come along and take the fight to him.
Atreus, that is not why we are here.
I was only joking.
War is not a joke, especially where gods are concerned. It seems, Atreus, you intend to recruit Tyr as an ally for war.
I'm trying to keep our options open. Let's just keep moving. I'm glad we're out here, exploring a new realm. Maybe we could just try to enjoy the warmth. Looks like we gotta find a way to open that gate if we want to get to Nidavellir.
And also in Norse mythology, I take some research about Norse mythology, and the reason why this game have a lot of looting is because in Norse mythology, they are extreme. In Norse mythology, they have extremely treasures. They have everything of the resources and everything like. That explains why Norse mythology in this game looks very looting more like.
Chain we can pull up there. It's clinging to the wall. You gotta knock it down. I think I get it. If you freeze the guy, the pressure will turn the wheel. Can you see anything from that block?
That's one of Cavassia's poems. Very highbrow. You should collect any others you find. Lad, if I may, what exactly are you hoping to learn from Tyr?
Well, like I said, I was hoping you could tell me something about Loki. I'd also like to hear some of his stories. Traveling to other lands, giant stuff, and maybe about what it was like to fight back in the day. Just for the history, obviously.
History.
Let's hope Tyr's in a talkative mood after being imprisoned for so long. Not all of Odin's captives can be as charmingly voluble as myself.
That earthquake earlier. Do you think there will be another one?
It's unlikely. The geological disturbances tend to be unpredictable.
If the geysers and smell here are worse because of Fimbulwinter, maybe the earthquakes are too?
Aye.
Atreus,
Might be on.
look ahead.
Wow. Now this looks like a city.
Welcome to Nidavellir, brothers.
Hey, dwarves! Oh. They're, running away.
An alarm.
Don't be sounding an alarm like that if I still had my body.
Does that dwarf
I was
spin on
given
us?
the notion of being detached from it.
How's that for us, though?
They are scared.
It was definitely an alarm, I'm afraid.
Why is everybody hiding?
Stay alert.
Is that a chicken?
Hey, did we talk?
Chicken, chicken.
There'll be no help, to be sure. Best we find the tavern Sindri mentioned on our own.
Is that a statue of Odin? He must really love him.
Poor Fiel.
Sindri, hello. I'd return your surprise. I did know you'd be here. I've got something for you.
What is it, dwarf?
You know, I'm glad I came back here at least once for Ragnarok. Oh, these cobblestones would talk. Then they'd have mouths. Filthy, disgusting mouths. Do you mind if I fiddle with your bow? Well, you are long overdue for a replacement. Taking advantage of certain material structural sensitivity to sonic vibrations has been something I've been meaning to try for quite some time now.
Thanks for, finally trying it. What's it gonna be this time?
Patience. I find it's best to see these things in action. Whew. There. Oh, take aim at that gate there. But before you loose, say, ski off. Ski off. Well, I certainly didn't expect you to serve half the creepy crawlies immediately. How was I supposed to know they were there?
Okay, so, Sterling,
I knew he'd left something behind.
Sindri, any idea where the tavern is?
Do I look like I've ever been to a filthy tavern? The sewer you just punched the hole through seems promising, though. For you. It should lead to the other side of the city. It's not like you're able to open other doors around here.
Jesus, man.
Till we meet again!
Yeah, so this lockdown really is because of us?
Oh my, yes. Odin's grip on this realm is so firm, any outsider is considered a threat.
Sounds like an Odinism if I ever had one. Another of Cavassia's poems.
Best of luck.
Any outsider is considered a threat. Is that to protect the dwarfs?
It sounds like it. But knowing Odin, there's sure to be an ulterior motive.
Well, Everyone's hiding on this side too.
Odin's occupation of this realm hooks in deep.
But there aren't any guards patrolling. We're clearly not a threat. Why hide?
Resist and you're made an example of, to keep the rest in line. Self-preservation can outweigh bravery for even the strongest of folk.
Fear keeps them safe and alive.
Tavern's gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe we can try knocking on some doors for directions. Just keep moving.
A firebomb from the chief anti-Odin propagandist in Durland's rebellion.
This is where there were grenades in the mythology of the world. I mean, this is where there were actually explosive weapons in the mythology of the world.
This looks promising, right? Less like a house. If he's here, maybe you should let me do the talking.
You.
Well, we don't want to intimidate him. You're tall as a tree and you have a severed head on your head.
None taken. Fair point, though.
Think that's him? Hello?
Watch yourselves. Apparently there are intruders about.
Oh, that's us, I think.
Well, you're planning on killing me. At least let me finish this song. That alarm.
Also, fun fact about this dwarf. Did you know that technically
Friend of ours.
this dwarf is like a basically molded
That's not true.
by the one who made the music for God of Ragnarok?
But if that's
And
all
by
you
the
need,
way, this kind of music instrument that he plays is basically a real life instrument, and it's basically half guitar, half I don't know what else is, half music box.
What mess?
Later, brother.
The
Hey!
Sorry, one more thing. Although, these are gifts I'm giving to you, so I shouldn't be sorry and you should be thankful. Anyways, here, please be careful.
It's beautiful. Thanks, Sindri.
It is beautiful.
It's well fitting this one, because it's similar with the rages. It depends the ally he it depends the ally's greater serves.
Then yes.
It is a compass.
Ah, but a beautiful compass. Now scamper off.
Come. The boat cannot be far.
Earlier, Sindri made it sound like Darling was some sort of rebellion leader. Doesn't sound like anyone's following him.
Was being the key word here, little brother.
Imagine this painful thing. You're basically a gigantic man, but yet again you belong to a realm where only dwarves can go in and out.
I saw a dock back there. Maybe there's a boat we can use to get to Darling's. past these rocks behind me. Maybe we should head that way.
An invisible
Those bloody mining rigs.
What about them?
The Skull is right to blame me for them. They were my idea. If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel. I'd particularly appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lake to the right. You can see the smokestacks from here.
But if you don't want to explore now, it looks like Jones' place is through that open gate to the left. So, which way do we go? Mimir, are you really the one who had those rigs built?
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and, well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
One of the mining rigs is here?
See the smoke above us? That's where we're headed. Let's see if we can shut it down. Chock-a-block with materials that could help us. I'd grab whatever it spits up in the process.
Dwarves agreed to the deal with Asgard. Why do they blame you?
I talked them into their own exploitation.
They need their choice.
Work or die is not a choice. I only made it seem so. What you just picked up there is pure Spartalfheim ore. It won't be of use in the rig anymore, but perhaps our Huldra brothers can craft something from it.
Taking a break before visiting Durlin? Very wise. He can be a lot.
Oh.
No, it's still here.
What?
The island near the geyser. We need to get the key from it and unlock this door. I need to set right a very old wrong.
What's behind the door?
A prisoner of sorts.
Is that pure Sparklefine slag? Give it here. Hey, what happened to all the armor we made you already?
I used it.
Well, maybe try to make this one last longer.
I will not. How did these rings come to be?
I had them built to harvest ore for armaments. Essentially harnessing resources that would otherwise go to the dwarves.
You think shutting these things down will help the dwarves become independent?
I don't know, but I have to try something. There's another mining rig on this island, brother. Smell that smoke?
Why would the dwarves agree to work for the Aesir in the first place?
That's the heart, eh?
You lied to them.
I lied.
If the dwarves didn't like working for Asgard, couldn't they just quit?
And do what? Their newly built forges poisoned the soil of Svartalfheim. Unable to grow their own food, they had to buy it from Asgard. If they stopped working, they'd be taking food out of their own mouths.
Oh, that's clever. And awful.
And gay. Like, how is it gay when you try to take your food in your own mouth? You put something inside your mouth like you are joking a dick.
Whoa.
It's the same way. Also, fun fact about this.
Think it might lead to that
If you do this
visited years ago?
What makes you say that?
on your mouth, it's like you feeling that technically it's the same thing like you put your
It was fun.
penis aside to... You get the point.
Didn't have fun?
On the women's,
Well,
it's a fact about some person say that.
we should look for the other half of the sea. If it's whole again, we can see where it leads.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
Great. Now we can make it across.
blacksmiths of Svartalfheim, the creation of a weapon was a sacred thing. But Odin just wanted as many blades as he could get, as fast as he could get them. With every stolen resource and mediocre blade, the dwarves lost a bit of themselves.
The dwarves survived because of you.
Ah, you're not wrong there, brother. Odin would have wiped out every last dwarf in Svartalfheim. If he couldn't use their skills, no one could.
Whoa, what? That guy was huge.
Yes, it should lead us to the key for that watchtower door.
This mining rig sure spit out a lot of smoke. Huh.
Enough.
Touch it.
We will continue later.
Smell the smoke? There's another mining rig here.
Speak of your deeds with shame. Do you regret not allowing Odin to kill them?
I don't. No.
Bet we could swing across that lift thing.
Gantry.
Pantry. Thanks.
Those barrels. I smell fuel. Bet a spark from your blades. Oh, well, experiment it.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised the dwarves didn't shut these rigs off themselves.
Why not you try? The Einherjar made examples of them.
They killed the dwarves? Couldn't you have convinced them not to?
Aye. Impressive.
Well, a little bit interesting now. Now, basically, I don't have actually gonna set the boy as Atreus to say the entire monologue for them.
That should help. Wasn't so hard.
If you could call so meagre a task done. Drop out of the Asgardian occupational bucket.
You must live with your deeds, but do not be troubled by them, brother.
Oh? And why not?
You were given an impossible problem. Do not blame yourself for failing to solve it.
I'm sure that war would feel differently. This doesn't fix things.
No, but it is a start.
A reminder, brother. That sparkle-fine slag we collected could be of considerable use in the hands of Brock or Sindri.
Whoa, nice. smells a lot cleaner. It's because we shut down the rave. Look, the fish are coming back.
Oh, so they are.
Amir, how many stories have you told about Odin and Thor? And all the bad things they've done? Let's see how many we can remember. Seems like Father could use his memory refreshed.
My memory of them requires no refreshment. They invaded our home.
Yeah, but I'm talking about history. All the other people they've hurt. Let's see. Okay. There was Thalmor, the stonemason.
Aye, he quarrelled with his son. Went into the night to find him. Found Thor instead.
And there was Thalmor's son, Grimthor.
Who built the walls of Asgard. And whispered something of importance to Freya before his betrayal and assassination.
There was Groa, of course.
The knowledge keeper and prophet of Ragnarok. Thor murdered her husband, and Odin covered it up before doing her in himself.
Enough. We will continue later. What is it, Mimir?
It's nothing, brother. Just, you ever have those moments where you wish you could go back, rewrite your own past, make different decisions?
Journeying through time is more trouble than it is worth.
Fair point.
I mean, experienced guy who traveled the time twice. One tried to face his father, and the other, tried to lead the Titans through victory, but failed miserably.
We're looking for Derlin?
You have an appointment?
No? Has anyone ever had an appointment here?
Here to collect on something, pal. Think parading a severed head around on your hip is going to scare me into somehow approving Esther's accretion proposal, eh?
We are looking for a prisoner of Odin's.
He's being kept in a mine somewhere. Some friends of ours said that you could help.
Where did you get? You chop her head off with that too, eh?
She was my wife.
Tina and I wandered with Stuart after our little coup here failed.
Failed?
Failed.
Faye is dead.
By a battle or an unknown illness. No, for real, I never people to be wonder that. They ask us some questions. There are some rumors about some God of War fan that they go to a Twitter account about a person that technically is one of the developers of God of War, and they ask answers. Some may answer them, but some don't. And basically, if I gonna do myself, I'm gonna find a Twitter that technically is belongs to one of the developers of God of War, and I'm gonna tell them, is Faye died by unknown illness or by a battle? If I'm gonna find it.
What is it?
A fine hygiene code,
annihilation for improper transport of a rotting head. 2 demerits for speaking the All-Father's given name, and, yeah, for fucking up my desk!
A fine?
Pay it at your leisure. Okay. Get out of my office.
Hey there.
So what about get out of my office? Don't you understand?
You said her name was Diener? Oh, sure. Thank you. I think. Hey, this isn't a fine.
Not now. There are enemies ahead.
Behind you! Poison!
He's like, okay, let's finish up. Oh, wait, it's full. Okay, fine.
One more to go.
So it's saying, I think Derlin wrote down directions.
The dwarf has given us a map.
Sort of. You smelled him? But it seems to lead to a mine beyond that mountain. Here. Derlin helped us anyway.
Not everyone uses axes and arrows to fight.
This thing looks like it can take us up the mountain. Maybe we'll be able to see a mine up there.
Ah, nothing like a dwarven train ride. You can take that train up the mountain when you're ready, brother. Heimdall. There's a name I don't miss hearing.
No one said it until you did. Just now.
Darling. Didn't need to say it, brother. It was written all over his face. Well, burned, I should say. Into his head.
Burn that into Derlin's head?
Failed rebellions tend to warrant swift and enduring retribution.
He is a captain of Odin.
Aye, and the bearer of Yellowhorn. True believer, that one. There are few things so dangerous in a man as lack of doubt.
Seems like we're here. Come on. This way. We can see another train. Let's look for a way to get over there. You know, Maybe finding Tyr is our best protection. Seemed like Odin really didn't want us to find it. Once Tyr's free and can be God of War again, Odin won't have time to worry about us.
If that is his war to fight, he may have it. A bomb.
Deactivated, but yes. Likely one belonging to Barry, the dwarf, builder of the Great Hall, Lua.
I think I see something. Whoa, is that a Trekkie? What happened here?
Use caution.
I think it's dead. Yep, definitely dead. Hey, I wonder if... That one was tough.
Stay on your guard. There could be others around.
Think that Trekkie is what killed the first one we found?
If so, it was their aggression that got them both killed.
Down there, I can see a mine. That has to be what Darwin was talking about.
Tracks up on the left there. Might be another train we can take.
Father, what if a war with Odin isn't just Tyr's to fight? What if it's ours too?
War is not the only way.
We're gods. Better gods. We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
Atreus.
That is fucking trash. Maybe they would do that is fucking trash.
Right side!
Down!
Damn, they overwhelmed the orc. I'm impressed.
Looks like we have to get this This thing is small. Okay, we need to go left. Wait, I meant my left. Keep going. We're so close. Just a little to the left. Yeah, that's it. Round 2. Here we go. Diener. Yeah, covered in algae. I was thinking we could show it to Brock and Sindri when we got back. Here. Okay, so, we came here looking for Tyr because we don't trust Odin, right? If you think about it, we're good. Uh-oh. On your left!
Look for a bridge to kill the train. Should be a lever or some sort.
The brake's stuck!
Keep trying. Stop this train!
I think it's not to...
No!
Get up!
A troll? I can't believe this. Are you serious?
Incoming! Above you! Incoming! Above you!
That was crazy. All of it.
You said it, little brother. The whetstone of the Night Ripper. In resisting an occupation, sometimes the most obvious methods are the best.
It is old. No longer.
Enough about you. I'm talking about the whetstone. mouth you had on the train, lad.
It's just a word. I've heard way worse from
The word does not matter. You lost control.
We were falling through the air. I thought we were gonna die.
Is that what you truly wish your last word to be?
No.
In moments of crisis, panic does nothing. Harness it. Let it serve you.
Look on the ground. Tracks. This must lead into the mine. I need to get past this cargo. Hey, looks like we stopped the water flow in that trough. That's it. Let's head across.
Good bet there's a couple more near here. Let's find them, yeah? Is cooperative in large scare quotes. That water must have lowered here as the dwarves dug the mine deeper. I wonder what it looked like before they excavated it.
I might be able to get up there if you help me.
And that's it, guys. I got boy here. Last script is get a wall about the colossal to more Cambria, lot to do more Christopher guys. Better follow me, they'll be down. Those always. And then, technically, our journey is the same way of the beginning, but with a different cost of the railroad of the journey. But now, basically, technically, we have the same beginning, but different task ahead. Because I guess now, only the idea we need allies for war, and that makes sense because basically, even though that means we're gonna face Odin, at least basically we have allies for sure. But for now, let us search for a prison more specifically. Let us say for sure that we are not supposed to be having some temporary issues when it comes to it. But for now, I guess we have to be more digressful than usual, and I think. But for now, let's just be more searchers than anything in a new realm of small things. Let me see.